Good morning, happy Monday, start of a new vlog. I woke up today bright and early at like 7:15 to go to my doctor's appointment. I had my annual exam, went great. Did not do a, you know what I'm saying, down there. I did it last year and I was like, pass. But yeah, all is well, and got my boobies checked. Things are looking good. If you don't know, in December I had like a cyst lump, and so I had an ultrasound. But yeah, at first she was like, she was fooling around with my other breast, and she was like, is that where you found the lump? And I was like, no, that's a different breast. And then she was like, oh, well, I can't find what I felt before, so it was probably normal breast tissue. I was like, great. So anyway, hopefully everything's fine, but everything's looking great. I did not get to share in my last vlog the exciting developments. So I think I shared before that I was like in pre-diabetic range. My A1C wasn't looking too hot, but that I didn't have type 2 diabetes yet. But we were working to reverse it, and my A1C and like general blood sugar has always been higher over the past like decade. Like I've definitely been struggling with it, and these healthy lifestyle changes made me no longer in pre-diabetic or concerning range, and that is such a win. Like that's huge. I know like I don't have it as hard as like diabetics who are trying to like figure it out, but still like being pre-diabetic and like knowing it runs in my family on both sides, my biological family, high blood pressure runs on both sides, and my bio mom is like dealing with a lot of like blood pressure, heart stuff. Her mom also has, so yeah, it was just like really reassuring that I'm doing something right. My blood pressure is like picture perfect, even in the midst of wedding planning. So I was a little nervous. I was like, oh God, I've been a little stressed lately. I'm just so proud of myself. Like that's a huge accomplishment, and just making like healthier changes so I can exercise more and take care of myself. I also dropped like 30 pounds. I didn't even try. That was never like the purpose, but just goes to show you like my body was not meant to carry all that weight. And as soon as I got up and got moving, it just like shed off of me. So I think like just trying to do healthy things, like not trying to be skinny. I will never be skinny. Like I'm meant to be curvier. I'm half Mexican. But like at least like taking care of myself and seeing if weight comes off, whatever. Definitely, I talked to her about the MyFitnessPal thing, and my doctor like isn't really a fan. And I know that's like, it can encroach on like ED territory. Like it's not great. And it can become like kind of obsessive. So I think I'm gonna like stop doing that, or maybe do it like every so often so I can just kind of see how much is there. She's like, it's good to know, like just to see like if you're eating enough or like too much or whatever, but not to like count the macros and be obsessive about it. Just be mindful, like less carbs, eating a balanced diet, trying to get like a serving of fruit and veggie in every meal, and all of that. So I'm very happy with my doctor. She's very nice. She's also like similar in age. I would guess, like she did say she got married in her 30s, and I feel like it was kind of recently. So she must be in like her mid to late 30s. She looks young. And it's nice to kind of have like a similar gal who's like a little bit ahead of me. And we talked about babies someday in the future, and what we need to do about that, because I am on the birth control pill, and just kind of like, you know, taking a prenatal with folic acid, a multivitamin, and all of the crazy prep, thinking about adulthood and starting a family. So obviously I believe I will take you along for that journey if and when I want to share all my life. I want to document my whole life. I haven't decided like how or when kids would show up on this channel, like what that would look like. I'm mindful of like the different arguments. Personally, I'm not that anal about it. I'll definitely be sharing photos of my child, but in terms of like using them for content, that's like a whole kind of like discussion. Not to like get into that. Welcome to the vlog. But I've definitely thought about that and like how much presence I want my child to have someday. But ultimately, like, I'm not famous. Like, I have 100 subscribers, so I think the conversation would be a lot different if I had 1 million or like 100,000. And I just feel like this is like a documentarian approach. Like, this is how I document my life. This is like kind of like my diary. And so for me, like, I'm okay with my kid being seen by like 100 people. But it depends like where my future lies in content creator space and what that looks like. But you know, I'll keep the open dialogue with y'all as I always have. But it's just kind of like crazy. Like, you're getting up there, girly. Like, one more year and you'll be 30. And it's just like thinking about, you know, if and when a child comes, like, what does that look like? What do we need to do? Who knows if I can even conceive? Who knows if I'll adopt? Like, whatever. But Jared and I have definitely been we've always had those conversations. Like, date one, we always talked about how many kids we wanted, like, etc., etc. But just more and more recently have been having more conversations. So it was good to get her take, and just also know, like, the steps that I'm doing right now to, like, lead a healthier life will, like, prepare my body to, like, have a pregnancy and all of that. So just trying to, like, make healthier decisions when I'm still young. So yeah, things are good. And I made a little breakfast burrito situation. We got Chipotle because I was exhausted last night. You probably saw that in the last vlog. So I'm using my leftover Keithley vinaigrette and sour cream, and I'm gonna dip it in there, but kind of an open face situation right now. I have 2 client calls, 1 consult call and 1 strategy call for a current client. So we're just like having a very busy Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow I have to get nails done. I'm gonna put my car into the shop. My car has 2 recalls, and there's just like some drama going on with it, so it needs a software upgrade. So I have to go to the dealership, and then just like other things. That's like a lot. And then tomorrow we have an entire branding day for that client who needed kind of like an immediate rebrand. There was a little emergency. So we're doing like a branding day with my graphic designer. So I have to be like on for it and like texting and emailing. So it's gonna be quite crazy, but I'll definitely take you along for that. And I'm just so excited. So that is what I'm doing. I'm hoping I'm not sick. I'm trying to like stay afloat. I kind of like wore myself out this weekend. It was very fun, but just looking forward to like, I guess, getting back to some like normalcy, some stability, and then so many fun wedding things coming up in the next week. So yeah, stay tuned, stick around. This weekend we'll kick off the wedding festivities. So you'll see our cake tasting in this week's vlog. And then next week, a couple days after that, we're going to Portland and we're doing the menu tasting, we're meeting with people, it's gonna be a whole thing. So stay tuned, lots of content that you're not gonna wanna miss, but that is my Monday morning. It's about 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna eat up, I have a call in an hour, and we'll take it from there. All right, we came home from Trader Joe's, got our stock for the week. We're gonna do these little flatbreads. Emily, Lauren's sister, my best friend, she sent me this iconic little tickety talk Instagram reel situation. I love the lavish bread. It's like a flatbread thing. This is kind of thinner, but it's gonna be fine. She sent me a TikTok with the pesto. This is like the best Trader Joe's pesto, by the way. This with some mozzarella cheese, cherry tomatoes, and you just create this beautiful like caprese situation, and then you do the balsamic glaze and hot honey over top. That sounds so fire. So we're gonna have that for one of our meals this week. We also found this new discovery, garlic and cheese breadsticks, already pre-cooked. You just heat them up for like 3 minutes in the oven. Really sounds fire. And then stocked up on our faves: breads, burger buns, multigrain waffles, frozen rice. Got our delicioso Caesar salad, and then they finally have the lemon arugula basil salad kit. That's really great in the summer and the springtime. And then some arugula, just straight up. Jared wanted some corn dippers, and then we got some yogurts for him. We're gonna do sweet potato fries with burgers this week. He likes to pack these for his lunches at work. Got some of those. And then just stocked up on cheese and, you know, some other veggies and stuff. Parmesan cheese. And then we're trying these seltzers. This one's gonna be mine and that one's gonna be his. He's doing the blueberry lemonade and I'm going to be doing the cranberry lime. But this is our very small haul. We're just gonna make some like veggie sheet pans with like different proteins. We're gonna do 2 different kinds of flatbreads. One with like a buffalo, like chicken or meat situation, and then one with caprese, and then some burgers. We only have like 4 nights to cook for, and then obviously salads on the side. So pretty simple. We also got for tonight, we each picked out like our favorite burrito thing from their case, and then we're gonna try these vegetable spring rolls and mini vegetable samosas. So Hopefully they're really good. This is my Monday. I have been so productive with wedding planning and everything. I'm just so tired and I want to relax. I never remember to film any of my nail appointments. But Tatiana and I are still friends. There's no drama. She hasn't been in for a while.
Right.
And I'm so excited for your birthday. And there's just like so much stuff coming up.
Oh, I know.
It's very fun. I'm just excited for spring. Like I wanted to warm up.
Yeah, I didn't wear a jacket today.
Yeah.
I just have a sweater on.
I have no bra, but
I don't even have a t-shirt on under here. It's just my whole personality today.
literally. Did these cute little squigglies as you saw last time. And I think I'm just gonna do a very like plain little yellow moment. What do you think about it?
I like it.
Yeah?
I don't get used those enough, and I'm so happy.
Maybe we can like incorporate it in a design somehow too, but I feel like I just need like a pop.
Maybe. I wish you liked matte because I could do some fun shit with matte.
What would you do?
I would matte it and then I would take clear top coat and make flowers out of it. So it'd be monochromatic, but there'd be flowers on it.
Shut up.
Yeah. Pretty.
Oh my gosh, it's lunchtime at Tatiana's. I have not done this. I don't think we've ever done this. Definitely not here, but I don't think anywhere that you've ever been.
No, we've just done coffee. That's
Yeah. So we're doing, she got the Soulmate bowl.
I
and
get all the toppings.
I just do a veggie.
More.
It's so good. And the wonton chips?
Yeah.
What?
I hope you enjoyed that cackling that just happened.
I did. I heard it. I heard it.
Like, cackling. Yeah, we're having a little lunchy. You're so nice. I haven't tried their tofu. It seems unseasoned,
like,
but we'll figure it out.
He's like, does she want tofu?
Yeah, there's no real protein here except for the cheese, but whatever. It's just carbs.
And so I was like, maybe.
It'll really help my A1C. Hello friends, I am back. This is what my nails turned out like. You probably can't tell, but these two have like clear flowers that she put on. Probably can't tell, but it's very beautiful. It's like a hot, like limoncello, like lemon color. Not like super yellow, but just kind of lemony. I am hungry. A little bit of cereal. We're gonna eat in like an hour. So make a little bit of that. It was so nice. Tatiana wanted to get miso with me, so we got food. And I spent the next couple hours at the dealership. 1 hour I worked in my car. Another 2 hours I worked at the dealership. I was in like the corner. It was really funny. And the guy was so nice and he like let me set up there and charge my computer. So that was very nice. My car is officially upgraded now. So it's gonna be all good to go. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hour process. Oh my God, the brand in a day. Let me tell you what I did today. We created a brand for one of my clients, the one who needed the immediate rebrand, in literally less than 24 hours. It was so incredible. The past couple days, you guys, have been just so packed and busy. Like 3 calls a day, appointments every day, getting up early. So I'm kind of tired today, but very glad for how productive I've been. Took on another web project, so that's great. It's a smaller one, but it's just great extra money. And I love the gal, so very excited about that. And I booked my glam team, or my gal, her name's Stephanie, and she is with a company based out of Austin and PDX, and I'm very excited. So we scheduled our trial for August, and she's doing some hair and makeup. I'm so thrilled. It's gonna be so good. And I feel really good about her. We were paired together by the owner of the company because of our matching type A personalities and organizational skills. So I think it's gonna be great. I sent her all like my inspo and everything, all my info, and she was like, oh my God, can I have like 12 of you? And then she said marry me, not him. So I feel like we're off to a great start. Her work looks great on her website, and she was actually the one like out of everyone's bios that I like hoped that I would get. There was only like 3 possible gals I could have been partnered with that do like hair and makeup. And she is just excellent, top tier, 15 plus years of experience. And yeah, it's gonna be so good. I have like an inkling, a hunch that she's Latina. I could be wrong. But oh my God, I'm so obsessed. So it's gonna be great, and I can't wait to do that. There's just so much like blooming right now, so many developments, and like the sun is out today and I'm just feeling so positive. Yesterday I think was the spring equinox, so I'm just feeling very excited for like the vibes that are to come. All right friends, we're gonna make these little caprese flatbread situations here. They just cook for like 10 to 12 minutes at 400. Our honey is kind of congealed, so it should be like a drizzle, but it's not. It's fine though. We're gonna put these in at 400, 10 to 12 minutes. Looks fab. Okay, this is the finished product. It doesn't look like green and pretty because the pesto from Trader Joe's is kind of brown, but oh my god, I'm so excited. You did balsamic drizzle. Good morning, happy Wednesday, I believe it is. My crazy days are over, thank God. I can just kind of breathe and have time to work on client projects. I have some exciting things coming up. I am making my breakfast right now, some hash browns and some waffles. I'm very excited. Tons of fresh strawberries. It's supposedly going to be really stunning today, like 63 and sunny. This is my breakfast, I guess like, yeah, brunch. And then we're gonna just have a little fun. So I'm hoping to go out, just get some little walk in, get back to my groove. It was hard to work out the past couple days because I was just so slammed with everything, but very excited to get back into it. Yeah. Hello friends, happy Thursday. I'm getting back in the groove. We've got the laundry going and I'm about to do Pilates and cardio. And I'm just doing the laundry real quick, just tidying up what was here. And I think it's gonna be a great morning. I'm a little sleepy. Jared had to go in for like a training thing today and he's gonna have to go in half of the day tomorrow. So we're getting up early. Usually when he works from home, like he's hybrid, so he works from home Thursdays and Fridays. He doesn't have to get up that early, but it's okay. We're making it work. So I'm gonna go drop these things off at their respective places. Workout's done. I'm so tired. I just did laundry. I like put laundry in, stripped the bed, did a shower, washed my hair. It's been a whole half of a day and I'm morning already. It's only 10. Yogurt bowl, strawberries. I'm gonna do some chia seeds, some coconut chips, the honey almond probiotic granola. Wow, so many fun developments. So last night we got sent our list of potential dinner item tasting dishes to taste. And I think we've made our selections. We get to taste 10 items and then we narrow it down from there. We're doing like past hors d'oeuvres or appetizers during cocktail hour. Then we're doing a buffet style dinner. And there's like sides, entrees, artisan bread and butter, like the whole 9 yards. So we have to taste different sides and like all of that stuff. I'm saying it as though it's a chore. I'm so excited. But yeah, it's just interesting. It looks like they have like a great dish for our vegan guest. And it's like a roasted sweet potato and black bean cake with like rice, like wild rice and all sorts of stuff. And then we'll obviously be doing like some roasted veggies as like one of the sides. So I think everyone will be very well fed. We are in between doing the Chinook Northwest salmon or the veggie asparagus risotto, white cheddar risotto. I just only have about 2 or 3 vegetarian guests. So I don't know if we'll just do the salmon as the main and then like substitute for the risotto for everyone else. I know it's probably smart for me to have some more like protein for my dish, so I would probably do the salmon if we did that. The risotto sounds so good, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk with my mom because she has a lot of dietary needs and she eats salmon, and that's kind of like what she needs for the protein. Leaning towards like a bruschetta for one of the past appetizers, and then maybe like bacon bites or something. There's my yogurt bowl. I'm excited. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot to do, it's a lot to think about. We got a lot to plan, we got the cakes to taste, it's just a lot. I also did get the third and final floral quote. It's a little out of the budget, it's more expensive even than like the first two, I think. So beautiful. It was a really cute custom proposal, but again, it wasn't as like personable or personal, so I think we're going with Twin Vines. I'm very, very excited. The owner, Jamie Kaufman, last name spelled exactly like mine, and her work is stunning. So I'm very excited to meet her, and I know Cassie, our designer, said she'll like connect us. We'll do the deposit and the contract, and then from there, I believe Jamie does like a more detailed proposal with like the color palette and tells us like exactly what blooms and greenery she's thinking of using. So I'm very excited. Just so many fun things. I know I keep saying this, but it's just like, this is what we came for. This is what we waited for, like for a year. Like I could have been doing this a year ago. Like I was ready to go. Also, pro tip, y'all thinking I'm psychotic and type A. We literally have saved almost $500 for signing the year before like inflation and just like natural progression of rates. Their rates when they sent over the menu for catering were like $4 more and up per person. Like it was a whole thing. So I'm very happy that we locked and loaded those 2022 rates because then I'm saving money, and I'm sure I'm saving it across the board with all my vendors. So just a pro tip, you know, you can hate me or like me, but I'm just saying the facts are the facts, the math's math. And you can save money by solidifying rates early and locking into contracts. So I have a call in about an hour. She had to reschedule with me yesterday. I think like something happened. The email had said 11, but she was like, I had it in for 10. So I don't know what's going on. Apparently there was a little kerfuffle, which is totally fine. I'm like at home, I'm not stressed. And that's my only meeting today. So I'm gonna just keep pounding the pavement and getting projects done. One of my web projects that I signed about a month ago is now ready to start, and they're like the last of the collection of people. Well, actually there's one more. It's so funny, like these people signed a month ago, they're still like getting content and stuff, which is totally fine. And then there's this new person who I signed like 2 weeks ago, and we're already done and launched. Like I can move as fast as you want. I just like, I'm waiting for content. So we will see. I'm joking with my friend Alicia, she's the vegan guest. I was like, maybe I should snoop around and do some research about like vegan bakeries. Just, you know, for research's sake. Oh my god, you guys, this is so funny. Bob the drag queen is now on these trans streams. I cannot. Bob, baby, don't do it. It's so toxic. Oh my word, that was really funny. I was just like on my For You page watching stuff. Made lunch, I did some toasts, and I have just been getting work done. My call went great. I'm re-signing with a retainer client for the next 6 months, and I think I'm definitely re-signing with another one too. So the people who are up for renewal, I believe, are gonna sign. They've said they are, so I really hope so. And I love them so much, so I'm very, very excited for that. And it feels good to have, you know, the job security through the wedding. And yeah, I'm just trying to get her done, get more projects done for the wedding, as you know. I heard back, and I guess it is like relatively easy to do dietary swaps for the dinner. Like an entree, they probably just do like a plated entree swap, but there's options for our wedding food. I am getting so excited. Laundry is done. As you can probably hear, there's a little bit in the dryer still, but yeah, we'll have fresh, clean sheets tonight. I just took a whole shower. It's gonna feel so good. And yeah, little yoga sesh and cardio was nice this morning. It just feels good when you do it at like the 9 o'clock hour and get it out of the way for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. Tonight we're gonna do our second flatbread situation with the like buffalo sauce and like chicken, fake meat for me, fake chicken. It's gonna be yummy. All right, we are making our flatbreads here. I'm going to use this Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce moment. It smells so strong. All right, this is our finished product. I am so excited. I'm gonna scarf this down. Friday, TGIF. I'm so excited. Oh my god, you guys, I got sucked in to the TikTok hearings. It's a lot of energy. Wowza. Big yikes is all I gotta say about our Congress, our government. Kind of a hot mess, focusing on the wrong issues. You know, something on like the tip of my tongue, the top of my head, a way that we could like, I don't know, protect children in schools or something, or like in the world. I don't know, probably not an app, but you know, crazy idea. Who am I to say anything? But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a little bit, ooh, I don't know. I don't think the drag queens and the social media sites are really coming for your kids, honey. Really, the delusion is high, and it does not apply to just TikTok. So yeah, a little concerning. My blood pressure is definitely, whoop. But it's been very entertaining. Poor Mr. Chu, the CEO, he is really just keeping it together as best he can. That's my entertainment. I have that on while I'm working, and I took 2 Zoom calls already, client meetings, check-ins, feeling great. Still have a bit of laundry to do from yesterday. Jared picked up Makoni subs for lunch, so we had that. He also got me a little cold brew. Did my little cardio as you saw this morning, and feeling good about the day. Trying to get as much done as possible. Tomorrow we're going over to my parents' house, having our little parent date day, and then Sunday we have our cake tasting. Obviously I'll record that for you guys. I submitted our menu dinner tasting appointment sheet with the 10 items that we want to taste. I'm so excited. So hopefully that will be confirmed soon. I touched base with our DJ. He reached out. We're going to schedule a meeting. I think I mentioned the floral quote we got, which is a little too much. We're going to go with the initial gal who we had in mind. So that should be coming up very soon. And then actually in about a week, we're doing our engagement photo shoot. So obviously I'll take you along for that as well. I'm very, very excited. I think I want to just try on those outfits again and like pair like shoes with them and stuff. But I'm very excited. It's like almost cherry blossom season. So that's like pretty prominent over here. If you haven't seen like the UW campus, University of Washington, that's huge. But even on our local Olympia Capitol campus, it's really beautiful. So we're gonna do some there. If you don't know, Jared and I started dating, like our anniversary is coming up in about a month. So we started dating like when the cherry blossom season was happening. So I thought that would be cute. And then our first like date was a walk around Capitol Lake, which is just like down the way from the Capitol campus. So we'll probably do 2 different looks, one at the cherry blossoms and one at Capitol Lake. That's like more casual. So yeah, we have to plan his outfits. That's like another thing that is on my mind. I know like we only have like a week to order stuff, so we'll have to figure that out at some point. I'll probably also just like tidy the apartment tomorrow. I'm just trying to like stay afloat. So if these vlogs are very like disjointed, it's because I'm trying to keep it together. and like get the money for the wedding and do work, and then also try to make content, because I love documenting my life and making content, as you know. Like I have like 50 people who care, but that's still a lot, and I love my little community, and people are always like, where's this post, or like, when is the next, you know, 75 soft coming out, or like, these videos make my day. I've had people come and be like, this is like the only reason why I'm here, like I love these so much, like I fell in love with this series, like you're inspiring me to do it, and that's exactly how I felt, ironically, on TikTok, when I found gals doing like a 75 hard and 75 soft, and I'm so glad that I can be some sort of inspo for other people, like getting their lives together, their health in check. It's just been really cool to see that other people like see themselves in me or want to do it. So I'm just rocking my small audience. That's totally fine by me, and I'm really enjoying it. So I still want to make content, and then I had like tons of videos just like backed up, so like I need to do and also blog posts. I have not been blogging in a while. I want to do like recaps of the books that I've been reading lately, like mini reviews. I'm not a book reviewer by any means, but just like high level, like here's the things that I took away from it. And then I want to publish like my review of the Friends experience, like all sorts of things. And I finally got that TikTok and Reel out. I'm a month behind on content, so hopefully this weekend I'll have some time, but honestly, I'm just trying to get the money for the wedding. So if my work takes precedent, that's totally fine. I think tonight for food, we're just gonna do like a veggie protein rice bowl situation. So that should be delicioso. And we'll just like figure out what we want to do, probably like takeout for Sunday. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll keep you updated. It's been a very productive week, I feel like. We have the brand launch for the gal who did the brand in a day earlier this week. It's coming up in a couple weeks, so I'm very excited. And I'm gonna like refresh her website and everything, bomb.com. So I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna try these garlic and cheese breadsticks, and then we're gonna make sheet pan of veggies, protein. It's a whole situation. Red onion, sweet potato, asparagus, green bell pepper. They were out of red. Wow, I'm very surprised. I got very sucked into the TikTok debacle, but I got so much done today. It was very productive. I'm very excited. I'm working on this refresh for this gal's eyebrow business. She's an icon. And her site is just gonna be so cute when I'm done with it. Like, it worked for now, it served a purpose, but she's ready for it to like be in the next iteration. Oh my god, I love this salad kit. If you guys haven't tried it, it's so yummy in the summer. Did some garlic powder, the sriracha sprinkle, and then salt and pepper. All right, this is how my bowl turned out. I just did QP and tamari. Looking pretty delectable. Pretty fire. Oh, I did sriracha. Super good. Oh my gosh, good. Good morning. Rise and shine. This one is the reason why we're up. I didn't make you do this. It's Saturday morning, and we are on the road to go to Costco because he needed some essentials. He wanted some toilet paper and paper towels.
I wanted to get bulk stuff.
Bulk stuff. So we're gonna do bulk stuff, and then I figured why not just get like the paper plates and utensils and stuff for our rehearsal dinner for the wedding. We're doing it very chill. Obviously I'll explain that early next week for y'all when I show you the space, but we're doing it in our hotel. We have a hotel room block for like family and I think like maybe one close friend, but mainly family who's staying there. So we're going to have, honestly, it's like probably a third, if not a half of the guest list that's coming to the rehearsal dinner. Like, we're having a micro wedding, so it's not like that many people, but we're doing a cute little rehearsal dinner. So I'm thinking probably beer and wine from Trader Joe's, like later on. The utensils, we want to find those like clear plastic cups so you're not like serving red Solo cups, so like your rehearsal dinner. And then, yeah, plates and everything. And then I want to get small plates, like dessert plates, because we're doing desserts. So anyway, we looked at a bakery that's gluten-free and vegan for the dietary restrictive crowd. So we'll probably go taste test and pick some things up while we're there. All right, we are home. We successfully secured the goods. We're gonna do these clear cups for soda, water, alcohol, whatever. Probably get bottled waters as well. Crystal clear cutlery, a set. And then we found these beautiful plates. They're like designed. They have like a little cute dotted design and they're like hefty plastic. So they're like high quality instead of the paper one. So I'm very happy about this. I got dinner and then the little dessert or side plate. Very affordable. This was like under 40 bucks for all of it. And it's way more than we need. But we are probably gonna bring this to my parents' house tonight and just keep it all there. We're kind of running out of room in here. But like this whole thing is for the chafing, like warming, keeping all the food warm at the rehearsal. And then we have like all of our bins here. So we're just kind of like collecting a bit much. I've tried to just hide it back here. Not doing the best job of that, but you know what? I think that's all we got for now. And then, yeah, things are pretty heavy. So we're gonna have to figure things out. Good morning, happy Saturday, no, Sunday, it's Sunday now. I'm getting my days mixed up. Yesterday was lovely, as you saw, just like one clip, we just ran errands. We dropped off those goodies at my parents' house, watched RuPaul, caught up on 2 episodes, and then we got to see Josie, our like family friend and neighbor's grand puppy. She's the dog that one of their kids has. But she visits a lot and she's very cute, and she hopped up in my lap and we got some cuddles in. That was very fun. Now I need to take a body shower and get my makeup on. I cleaned, as you saw. My battery died, so you only caught half of it, but it was really productive. I made a little TikTok of most of it, and we go to taste wedding cakes today. Technically we pick up and then we taste them here, but I'm very excited to take you along for that. It's like the first super fun step in the wedding planning journey. And then in 2 days, we go to the dinner tasting, and just everything is gonna be so fun. So lots kicking up into gear. I just wanted to update you. Also, my eternity bracelet came off. I don't know what happened. I didn't like yank it off. Like nothing ever like occurred. I just like went to pick up my computer charger and it was like resting on it. So I don't know like when it fell off, like last night, this morning. I don't think I was rough with it, but Lauren just got one and hers fell off too. So I hadn't personally heard of this happening, but hopefully it wasn't me. But I reached out to Valerie Madison, so we will see what they say. I'm gonna be up there in like 4 weeks anyway, roughly. So I'll see if I can stop by. All right, you guys, we've secured them. We're home. So this one right here is a black pepper chai cake with cream cheese frosting. Our front runner, even before we've tasted, is definitely this guy. This is the chocolate cake with cookie butter buttercream. This one over here is a honey vanilla cake with lemon buttercream and fresh raspberries. Look how beautiful she decorated them. I was not expecting this. I did not order 3 mini cakes. This is iconic. Amber at Sift and Gather, by the way. I haven't like been listing all my vendors because I'm posting them in blogs and I'm like tagging them on social, but definitely go check her out. She can make you a birthday cake, she can make you a wedding cake, anything. She even has like a cake of the month club, I think. It's really iconic. She's also making our sweet cinnamon buns, our sweet buns, and then our spiced cider donuts. So everything's fabulous. I cannot wait to dig in. You guys, okay, here we go. Do you want to try the thing that we think we're gonna do first? Or should we save it for last? To just be like, oh my god.
Should we put it in the middle?
Okay.
And be like, oh.
I think this is the one that I had for my birthday. It looks similar. The fruit filling with the let's do that one first. This is the vanilla honey vanilla cake with lemon buttercream and like a fruit filling.
Okay.
It's in my hair. I think it's very similar to what I had on my birthday. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
I know, at the end of the night, when we're all done dancing, we're leaving, we're going back to the hotel,
Yeah.
I want to, like, piece saved for us.
Oh, everything will be saved. Anything that people don't eat. Or we could also ask them to save a piece.
I don't know, I'm like, save a piece
Mhm.
for,
And then we can just have it.
yeah.
It's gonna taste like chai tea. Like a chai tea
tea's
latte.
good.
It smells really good. Oh my god. Oh, that one's really good. Oh shit. Can we do 1 layer chocolate and 1 layer chai? We could ask. Probably not.
I think chai is an acquired taste for
Yes,
some
I
people.
do think it is acquired taste. Some people like, some of my friends have told me they don't like cinnamon. So
Yeah.
it's probably not ideal, but oh my god, for us, it tastes like a churro.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're all good. The lemon's definitely a little more plain. Like it's a nice vanilla honey cake with some fruit. I personally am a very plain dessert gal. I like a donut or I like vanilla. I'm a very vanilla gal. Not a big sweet tooth. He, on the other hand, loves chocolate.
Oh man.
I feel like maybe cakes are meant to be a more flavorful situation. So I just didn't know what I was missing out on. Because I never asked her to make like anything different.
Plus it's a cake that's
But when you
moist.
but when you compare the 3, it's very obvious that that one is a much more tame flavor. And I'm like, whoa. Not that it's bad, it's just like much more tame. Whereas these are like, holy cow.
I'm like, this I keep going to.
It's gonna be bomb. I think we've made the decision.
We made a decision with our
We're done.
eyes.
Yep. Wow. Well, our cake will be a chocolate cookie buttercream. All right, we are watching some Grays, and we got sushi for takeout. We're doing like a veggie roll situation. This is Trapper Sushi. They have a few like around here. I don't know if it's a national chain, but it's like local. And then we got the tempura asparagus roll, and then this is like a fancy like spicy sauce roll. It's all just veggie, no raw fish. And that's how we roll. How are the gyoza? He did like a steak gyoza for a little bit more. Foodie. Well, hello friends. It's much later. I am going to close out this vlog. It is late Sunday night, around 10 p.m. I caught up. I had like 4 episodes each of Station 19 and Grays. I was very behind. So I've just been chipping away at that the past couple days, but finally caught up. Wowza, lots is going on. But I enjoyed my little night in. I've been so productive. I have worked ahead for the week and gotten some client work done because Tuesday we have a big day in Portland. And I want to make sure I'm like set up for success. I also booked 2 new consultation calls for tomorrow. So potential new web designs, marketing help, all of that stuff for clients. I'm very excited. And one of them I just really connected with like really well. I mean, both of them kind of have like a soft spot in my heart for different reasons. But one of them, like we just got to talking about our personal life. We're both Chicana, and we just started talking about like our family's background, where they're from and everything, and I feel really connected to her, so I'm very excited. I feel very positive for the week ahead, and who knows, maybe these last 2 projects will cover everything we need for the wedding. Here's to hoping. But yeah, it's just feeling very good. I'm feeling very good about it. What a week. I know I didn't capture like a ton of content, but I hope to bring you even more exciting stuff. I think we'll have lots this next week. So very excited for that. And then it is Mariners opening weekend. We are going to one of the days, so I will definitely take you along for that. If you didn't see it in a couple vlogs ago, we have season tickets. So it's like our first year. It was like a splurge with Jared's new job. He got a state job, and his splurge to treat himself and congratulate himself from like graduating college and everything was partial season tickets. So very, very excited for all of those games. We definitely had to like credit quite a few because they're like day games on like weekdays or whatever. But you just like credit it to your account, and then that money like stays in a pool, and then you can buy like other games. So we'll definitely have like at least a handful, like 10 games or so that we'll definitely be going to. We have like credits for 20, but we're not like that extra. So I don't know how many we'll go to, and we're definitely not going to stay like overnight for all of them. I think we have like an anniversary trip planned here in a few weeks, and then my bachelorette weekend, obviously I'm going to stay overnight and do a game with my parents the next day. But like other than that, we're just going to like drive. Jared doesn't mind driving, so we're just going to drive and park and enjoy the game and come home. That is my update. I hope that was of substance for you. I know I haven't really been vlogging a ton, but like I said, life is crazy right now. So I'm giving the content that I want to A, document, and B, that I think is going to be interesting amidst me just like working on my computer a bunch. So I hope this was fun, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.